Why, hello there. Greetings, and hello, Canon. And welcome to a small Let's Play of a game called Captain Saiban, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, with Ruudo and Emily, once again.
Hello! Hello, big baby. What's up? Okay, can you tell me where we left off? Because I don't remember anything.
I'm pretty sure we left off just after the testimony happened. We haven't examined it yet. This is when Edgeworth objects to his not guilty verdict because he believes that he killed his father and doesn't feel right.
Okay then. Let's see. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? Oh, that's a really weird phrasing.
Okay. I want to just add controls to this. Up, left, down, right. Really, this isn't Z. Okay. ZXAS. What even? That is the usual key. This is a new computer, so I had to figure stuff out again. S is not that. Isn't this? That is the usual thing. Why can I not? There we go. X it is. I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost, and Mr. von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. von Karma, you're handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
You're sure about that?
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in von Karma's evidence.
That was.
Ah, my neck.
You need to take care of that neck of yours, sir.
So, there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yogi. We were fine at first, but as time passed, and no one came to help.
What did you do then?
I was 9 years old. I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in a corner. But then, just then something heavy fell at my feet.
What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. That does not really sound that plausible.
That sounds extremely stupid, primarily because, pistols aren't made to be that stupidly easy to essentially unlock.
Yeah, especially because that creates a very stupid set of events where it fell and accidentally unsafened itself, I don't know, unlocked its safety, and then he threw it and it accidentally misfired and just so happened to hit his father in his head. Like, so many impossibilities.
Too many coincidences that shouldn't happen.
Yes, which is why I find this very suspect.
Which is why I find Japanese writing to be stupid.
Well, it happens. Oh well.
And you picked it up. What happened next? Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting thick. I panicked.
So, you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. That makes sense. That does indeed make sense.
The gun fired once?
Wait, hold on. Do we have any information? Okay, deal 6. Case file. There we go. Let's have a little look at that. No clues
found on the scene.
One bullet found. The murder weapon was
fired
fired twice. I knew that was going to be a thing because anytime that question comes up, it's going to be important.
Yep.
Yes.
Welcome to Easy Gaming.
I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness.
Very
Since
coincidental.
then, I've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and the horrible scream.
The scream? Well, let's continue pressing and do stuff.
Of course.
To this day?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One
Well,
part of that
that doesn't
testimony
clear, yeah.
clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I better find out, and quick.
Well, we know what that is. Okay. That is...
Okay, let's present
But
the
also-
thingy.
Tiles of... okay. I wanted to stop firing, but there was a single
There you
question.
go.
Then a screen. There we go. Present. Present this
Present.
face.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard a shot and a scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
Oh, I see. But that doesn't make any sense. Look at the file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging that file, don't you?
Says you.
I don't accept this
Gosh
evidence
darn it.
unless you can tell us what page it's on.
Okay, let's take the moment to check.
Page 2. The victim data.
Thanks. That's just outstanding.
Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
Victim's daughter.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice.
Which is significant.
Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
That is a good question, Phoenix.
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Doesn't make sense though. Not in this ow, gosh darn it.
Your
In
Honor.
context.
As I'm sure you're aware. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I just suddenly had another eyelash stab into my eyes.
Good job.
Yes. It just randomly happens. Oh.
This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Shut up, Rama. It might have been fired the day before the incident.
This, however, begs the question what purpose was it used for? Because if a gun is
I know,
fired,
practice.
but why only once?
Because I know Yanayoki was a sharpshooter. I'm
That
coming up
doesn't
with like
make
this.
sense. That doesn't make sense.
I'm coming up with the stupidest excuses.
Who knows? Oh,
There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. I see.
the fact that it was noted though, that's significant.
You do have a point. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. I sound like Gordy. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had something to do with the case? Yes.
We do. Although I don't know what it is.
Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
Let me have a...
Let's... Incident photo. Photo.
Okay,
Back.
instant photo. That is not the other that.
Other photo. That one.
Instant photo?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Let's
I see. To the window.
see. Why did it shoot to the outside? And also how did one also hit Gregory? What? Impossible! Oh no, Mr. Volkarma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence.
That's certainly how it goes.
The judge is funny.
How is that you remember
Yeah.
this? But
Yeah,
not
Mr. Wright. Show us your proof.
but not the context of the episode.
Because I still remember that photo.
Your memory is weird. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. Selective memory.
Oh,
Look at this photograph.
look at this photograph.
This is the photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago.
Obviously, can't finish the line because that's inappropriate.
What?
Pay no mind.
I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
You need to be more specific.
So let me set this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue!
You should have learned by now that the rest of the people are idiots until they stop being idiots.
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Oh.
Your Honor? Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Presumably. What it means is that a shot was fired at that height. We don't really know what that means yet.
I do.
Well, yeah, I do kind of, but we'll see.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
To the courthouse.
Simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course.
That's too vague.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The summary page,
Case
that's on
summary
page 1.
That's on page 1.
It's gonna argue that only 3 people in the elevator.
No, that's not what he's gonna argue. I know what he's gonna argue. Look what is written there.
Not a single clue is found in the scene.
Not a single clue was found on this scene.
Clue to what? No clues. Okay, I don't know. That's very inspecific, but okay, sure.
Vague? If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Yep, that's what he's really driving at.
So that's why we have to argue that it was shot from the inside out, probably.
He does have a point.
Or something else.
However,
I know. Okay, now I know. Now I know what. Now I know what it is. Never mind. I figured it out.
Okay, good. So I don't say anything. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. Actually, that makes literally no sense, buddy.
Indeed.
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Like what? A finger? What else in the bullet makes a bullet hole?
I know, Raisin was in there. She shot bullets with illusions.
Hello.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the incident. However, as Mr. Valcarmo says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I'll have to discount the defense's claim.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen?
How could this happen to me? Hello.
I don't believe that the second bullet exists.
Then
Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
No. What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
Why?
It looked like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you say you do it, Nick. You say Edwards declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple? This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Huh. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So, you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's confessing.
This makes literally no sense.
That it does. Doesn't. Oh well.
Very well.
The Japanese court probably does.
Indeed it does. Basically
The
boils
statute
down
of
to
limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today.
and this is why Japan has issues.
Indeed. In Japan, you are guilty until proven innocent.
Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now!
Indeed!
No need to bark at the
Does anyone
judge,
have any
Funkama.
objections?
You're dragging this on, sir.
He is. I think
I've been here
his.
before.
I think his stalling. Honestly, he might have a
It's
sense of
just
something's
like my first day in court. There are so many things that I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mia to rescue.
Mr. Wright?
I have an objection, and that objection is to Funkama's face.
I object! Mr. Wright, what grounds do you object?
Nick?
I don't know. This case is perfect.
No, it's not. Oh no. It must exist. The second bullet.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist? But where?
Someone took it.
It seems my thing is not going to produce us any answer from Mr. Wright.
Thanks to divine intervention of two very holy things, or otherwise known as Miave, it seems we're getting a good verdict. Oh well.
Oh, usually by this time of the case, something like Deus Ex Machina happens. I'm not sure why I feel that way.
I know why. Wait, Your Honor.
Huh?
The second bullet, it exists!
What? Well, we just had proof that it didn't exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer!
His poker face is failing.
The murderer. Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
Good thing he has a compulsion to have everything perfect, so he needs to shoot down any possibility.
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet? Why would he?
Huh?
First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer didn't need it.
Didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
This is sad.
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Okay, so that's the way that we're interpreting this. Okay, fair.
The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene.
How is Mia possessing him?
But, the murderer had to take the bullet.
Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance. For instance what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, You would have to take it with you, wouldn't you?
Yes, that's the only way.
It's not like you could perform surgery right there.
At least that wouldn't be a wise thing to do.
You know?
The entire courtroom thinks he's finally lost
Wait a
it.
second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So, at the time of the murderer himself was shot? And he left with the second bullet still inside? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Oh, yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's the problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yada Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes.
Okay, good. You prepared that comeback. Good.
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges for literally no reason, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Oh. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Which shows just how crazy this situation and the series is.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
Oh,
So no one died?
I don't even know anymore. No one was wounded at the time of the incident? He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Oh, whoops.
What'd you do?
Nothing, just habitually toggling on and off just to make sure that my voice is being recorded. It happens sometimes. And for some reason I'm pressing view in the thing. Okay. Oh well. Hey Nick.
Okay, stop doing that.
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy.
Remember what Mr. Grosbeard said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see?
Hey, mine seems to be related to you.
Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Ouch.
What if Unkama didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
He was a murderer in the Deal 6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Unkama.
Oh, man.
something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem, dazed.
No, Your Honor,
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Of course.
Hold on, let's think. Say it now.
I already picked Chose because, like, this seems like, are you crazy enough? And then you back out and be like, nah, I don't feel it. Then
Your
he's
Honor!
gonna be punished for it.
Yep. There is a suspect. One lone suspect.
There's no reason not to say it.
Yep.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Oh, Mr. Wright.
Oh, dang it.
What
Okay, there you go.
happened?
What is your suspect?
Come on, say it.
My hands are shaking.
And so is your voice.
What?
Von Karma!
Von Karma? He is amused, it would seem.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? Sitting right there?
Bah!
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
That is not how it works. But then again, I don't think he never
Actually,
operated.
it kind of does. Just need the medical records. However, the problem is...
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use.
Edgy?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. And that's exactly what I mean. It's like, I mean, why is it our responsibility to figure out which doctor he had? Because if there's a reason to suspect him, wouldn't he have just rendered this information anyway? That will leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. However, that does leave one glaring flaw.
Oh, so what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullets out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have.
That's insane.
You can't just pull bullets out by yourself. Wait a minute.
It's still in him.
Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Show
Let's
evidence!
see. We don't have evidence?
We have the metal detector. Wait, we have that thing that we got from Gummy.
And what was that again? This
To the
was
left.
to deal 6 bullet.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the
Oh,
left,
sorry,
to the
never mind.
left.
Pistol bullet?
Down, right. Down, right,
Mel-
right. There you go.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Okay.
Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is...
Makes sense.
Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I'll ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
Huh? You don't mean...
I do.
This does not seem healthy.
There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma? We're experiencing lag, Captain.
Okay, so it would seem. It's okay?
Let's see. I'm going to run this over to you and see what we find.
Over him. That
Oh
got
crud,
me.
it's lagging so much. I refuse!
You refuse?
Why would you refuse?
But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you?
Right, sprites are weird.
Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Only if we demand that you immediately disrobe.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. Hello, Lag, what's up? It was you who said that we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Carmel, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to give it a shot.
Huh.
It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet!
We got you now.
Mr. Von Karma?
You perfect jerk. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent.
He's gonna cook up some convenient excuse.
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident.
And how come you haven't had it taken out?
I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But, Mr. Von Carmel, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
You really do, because you're now under suspicion.
It is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright. Not I.
Mr. Wright?
Hey, look! Burden of proof. Frick you!
Indeed, it doesn't work that way. You silly goober.
Can you prove it? Can you prove
Excuse me.
that the bullet in Von Carmel's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You're missing a comma, buddy.
We do have...
You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
We do have one, and that's gonna be the important thing. I think we could probably
Yep.
compare them, as well as to the gun.
That's because it's a get out of the records from yesterday.
He was almost repaired. Almost, but Maya was in the
With
way.
no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Knight.
Lying does not suit you.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
That's... a bullet?
It turned black for a second. Hold on. Wow. Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Holy crap, Basket, it's lagging so much. Emmy, our connection. Refresh internet, please. There we go. Oh crap, now it just froze completely. Okay, now it's good. Okay, we're good now, I think.
All bots fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet.
Well, the case is gonna be over pretty soon anyway.
It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. 1 bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder.
You're linked by blood and
We
fate.
could analyze both bullets. Then, if the marking is matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun.
You are guilty as sin.
The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth.
How's that for
Mr.
a
Von
repeat,
Karma?
Tony?
You will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? I'm not gonna like this.
That was impressive.
Okay, there goes my voice.
Okay, take care and get water. Do you have water by you?
Yes!
Okay, good. Ingest it. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait. I know. Okay, no, we've already done this. It's been shown several times. Let's just
We don't
skip
care
it.
anymore!
Get away from my father. I care about your voice and about your well-being, so let us skip it. Is that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago? Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Again, why are you
Mr. Von
pointing?
Karma?
Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me!
So, it was you.
You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
15 years earlier.
Mr. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I would never have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
So he was in on it. This is actually very interesting because I know who this is.
Edgeworth!
Mm.
It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain on my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw the three people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet.
It looks so different in this flashback.
I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi.
Which makes sense. They're not omniscient. Your earlier point is, in fact, the case.
He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
The only thing I'm wondering about is how he figured, well, it probably wasn't intentional, but he seems to believe that that was a legitimate channeling. So that's very convenient.
He's not. I'm just gonna go and say like he's not dumb and he knows what's real magic and magic.
Repeat that again, please.
No, I'm just going under the assumption that he knows the difference between real magic and fake magic.
So he has some sort of involvement with spirit mediums.
Or maybe he's just an avid reader.
Kind
Oh, he
of.
does read a
It's
lot.
like it's not like this is something that everyone acknowledges as real. So it's very interesting that way.
Who knew? Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door?
That is indeed special.
Judge,
What?
what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade.
Trying his best to regain some of his
Now, end it.
dignity.
Very well.
I am perfectly guilty as to where. Hello.
It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth.
Not the guilty. And that is confetti time.
Confetti! Ah, my eye!
Poor eyes.
That's all. The court is adjourned.
Phew. Felt like I was stuck in there for a couple weeks. Now I'm hungry.
Maya, not now.
Nick, we did it. Do you see its face? Fukama looked at him apparently unusual. It's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, it was pretty close though. But I'm sure we'd had it.
I know. I was on the edge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright.
Yeah.
That's adorable. He's learning how to be human. I think you could have done better than that. Ugh. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Oh dear.
What up? Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month.
Are you sure you should
But who cares?
spend on us, considering all you can afford is a single bowl of ramen? See, Miss Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Dr. Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop. I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. Getting used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
It's not on edge anymore. But his is in a different way. Hey, y'all. Lotta! Y'all were great in there.
Sound more excited. Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth. Congrats. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all.
I knew you were innocent. From the start, of course. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. Okay, it's been a while. Let me just get this. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if one was there. No one was there. It's hard to do stuff at this hour. Oh well. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy for the park?
Huh?
It's over.
What is it
My
now?
life is
What's it
over.
now, Larry?
Oh wait, really?
What does that face, Larry? What happened now?
Alright. I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce. She's gonna live in fire. Gonna live in Paris. Gonna live in Paris.
She's leaving me
How
behind.
about, here's just an idea, how about you go to Paris and live with her?
He has no money for that. Larry. Oh, yo, Edgy! There you are!
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift for me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Alright, Butts. You come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Thanks! Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick! That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either.
$38.
$38
okay.
exactly.
Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edward in school?
$38? No.
Why did he hold on to that for all of these years?
No! Larry, it was you!
What are you surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came into school but he was so bored he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
You criminal!
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know!
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgy?
Hmm?
You should have told me!
No, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does this leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, I'd call your goody two-shoes to the extreme.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. The death sentence for both of you! Man, if I only had known, I would have become a prosecutor!
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgy.
Want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up! Excuse me, I keep bonking my stupid microphone because it's also really heavy and it's always in front of me.
Good job.
Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go.
Get on me!
Da-da-da.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgy's newfound freedom, although Edgeworth was still in detention.
December 29th.
Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday.
You're gonna need some relaxation after that. Still
That
there?
hurts.
Okay.
It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning. Good morning, Nick. You're really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edwards too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? The first train for the mountains have already left the station.
Aw.
I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. You're good. Okay?
Up. Wait!
What? I call the line. But as usual.
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped Mr. Grusberg and Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in the daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence? It's obviously the bullet.
Bullet.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to the L6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence that we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
Huh? I don't know about that.
So, bye.
Bye.
And of course I bumped my microphone waving to get into character. Thanks, Nick. That's cute. That's really cute. I like the cute.
And so, my story ends. Time to turn to a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Indeed. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Yes, sir, Wright. Perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
This is an extensive epilogue.
Hey, pal. Mr. Edward came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Gosh darn auto-scrolling.
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside.
Oh, I'm such
Kinda
a
like
fool.
he was
Why
American.
do I even bother with myself? I cannot do a single thing in society among people besides stand behind a desk.
Huh? Nick? I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working with a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Oh, huh? She's in Hawaii right now. Yeah.
Good job keeping up. Oh. That's it. Oh, right? Yeah, I remember him. He's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of told him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Well, you're not
Yes, I'm
wrong,
pretty sure you also saw...
but still,
Yeah, you did tell me that Larry was flying from the scene of the crime.
Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for years. Oh, you should know, I've taken the management of the Cape Cod Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Well, it's gonna be everyone, of course. There you go, blowing your throat out again.
Oh, that's you. Phoenix, right? Oh, yes. Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
He's like, Matsukazu Sugimori. Oh. Phoenix Wright? He's an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. I'm not trying.
My ears. And my processing power.
Sorry about that.
I'm pleased to announce that the Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure I know that Mr. Wright is Oh, I'm keeping my face out of public till the side of the show's over. I don't want to ruin the kids' dreams, you know?
Oh.
Isn't that right, darling?
東中屋。前見たらだ。What is the paneling here? Oh, yes. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She said she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living in anyway? I don't know, a place that sounds rather rural considering there's a waterfall there.
That's not relevant to, like, what kind of place that is.
I wonder. Right? What's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy in my tender age.
Yep, you need to have someone that looks like who can
No, let's see.
carry that costume.
Yeah, I remember right. That lawyer guy. Huh? Me? I'm trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
We know who that is,
What was that?
Fluffy.
I guess so. How does that work though? Well, seems so. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah.
Confetti! Ah, my eye!
Oh. There we go. That's an interesting way to introduce it. Rise from the ashes. A brand new episode has been added. Absolutely. This has gone on for long enough.
Yes, it has.
When we meet
Ow,
again,
my throat.
we shall rise from the ashes and be very dirty. We should meet again in another game, perhaps. Until then, humans, fairies, and yokai.
We'll be flying from the scene of the crime.
That is never going to end, is it?